Welcome to this 27 grain testing today. So today I'm going to look at the optimal speed and just giving you guys a quick background of where I am and what I'm doing, and then obviously the gun setup as we know it by now. First, I'm going to shoot the 27 grainers at 50 meters to see what speed gives me the best grouping, and after that I'm going to chase the 27 grainers all the way up to 100 meters. Today I'm shooting with a Mark 1 FX Impact. This has got the 700mm Superior Heavy slug line on it and a few modifications as you can see in the bar. So let's rip it. So we are going to have a look at the H&N's 27 grains in 217 as well as 218. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot them from power setting 1 all the way up to my power setting max. I'm not going to touch any other settings on the gun. This gun is set up to shoot 30 grain slugs at 950 feet per second. It's currently running a little bit hot on that. So with the 27 grainers, we might see some interesting speeds developing over the Crony. Let's give it a rip. Okay, as I predicted, they ran at 1028 feet per second on the maximum power. Time to go over to the 218s. Alright, slightly out of breath. Gust of wind just blew over my target. That was right after I did my sight-in shots. So the wind blew it over. I had to go and reset it, I had to jog back. Let's rip it. So after resetting the camera, something went horribly wrong and I've got no footage of the slugs actually hitting the target. But at least I've got the target still. Let's page back to the 217s first. All round, really good groupings. Not spectacular, but really good groupings. Even at 980 feet per second, I got a 12mm grouping. At 1000 feet per second, a 16mm grouping. Well. I thought these guys would do well at 935 and they didn't disappoint at a 14mm grouping at 937 feet per second. Moving over to the 218s, we saw some excellent groupings again at 940 feet per second, a 10mm grouping, and then lo and behold, the grouping of the day at 984 feet per second, a 9mm grouping, touching sides. Opened up a little bit at the higher speeds, but nothing too serious. I knew they were going to push a little bit. As you can see, the wind blew my target down. It was gusting a little bit, but that didn't stop me for going at 100 meters. Time for the 27 grainers to shine. What I'm going to do, I'm now at 100 meters. I'm going to shoot 10 shots per circle. 217s first, then the 218s, both in 27 grain, and in between I'll hit a few sighters that I'll edit out because you guys don't want to see me miss. Okay, let's do this. Right, so this is at the preferred speed that I did at the 50 meters. I just replicated this to the 100 meter, and I need to zero the scope quickly. That was a pretty decent group at that speed setting, around about 925 to 30 feet per second. Let's go up one. Alright, so the wind is pushing me a little bit. It's about 0.5 of an MRAD, or 5 centimeters at 100 meters. 2.5 inches from left to right, but that's not too shabby. The slugs are extremely consistent, I can give you that. In an old movie, somebody said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you'll get. And today was again one of those days. The 27 grainers grouped much better than the 30 grainers at the same distance. That's weird, but in any case, so the 217s, although didn't group the best at 50 meters, gave me the best results at 100 meters with a grouping of 1.2 inches or 31 millimeters. And then the second one at the fastest speed at 980 feet per second gave me a grouping of 2 inches, which is still exceptional. Let's see if the 218s can do any better. That is impressive. That is really truly impressive. And that at 979 feet per second, I'll take that any day. Now this is what I love to see. In a slight breeze that is gusting every now and then, even the worst grouping was at 1.5 inches, 39 millimeters at 100 meters. Come on guys, that is some real good slugs right there and then. And then, wowza, a sub 1 inch grouping at 100 meters. That's if I discard those two on the top left. That's fine. But 8 shots in 0.8 of an inch. Now that is decent grouping. Well, that's the roundup for today. The 27 grainers outshot the 30 grainers at round about the same speed as well. So that was a real surprise for me. Well, 27 grainers. I think I've got a place for you in my hunting bag today. Well, that's all for me, folks. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, tell your friends about it. I really appreciate it. Have a lekker day.
That's all, folks.